to Two Bears Trekking. Today we are finally going to talk about what I've been teasing about for quite a while.
Yes, you are.
And it is one of the locations in Florida Water Management District. Well, I will tell you up front, this is in the southern
Right.
Florida
Well,
water.
and also, this is going to be a little bit different of a video because this is when, as you know, we were separated for a period of time. So he did this video. So we're just going to let him just tell you about it.
Yeah, it's a walk around. So
there you go. Let's go.
Enjoy. This is a much awaited and promised video about our huge campsite with a view that's free. This is one of the shaded and partly sunny sites in this campground. There's only one site across, so it's somewhat private. It's off sort of a side road on the campground. So we're going to show you lots of the area in here. So why don't we take a walk? One of the things about this campground is there are a couple of different areas, and there are places where you can get full sun if you have solar. It's out in the field, and we'll take a look at that. Again, our space here is partially sunny and partially shaded. This is an equestrian campground. Basically, anybody can camp here, though. It's primitive tent camping as well as RVs. That is the horse barn. And if you look over here, this is the side road I was talking about, where you go down to where our RV is. So it's a little bit secluded. That is a day use picnic area. So that is nice as well. You'll see some sites back there. Those are also partially shaded. We'll take a closer look when we go around the loop. You can see the sun is setting. I waited till the sun was starting to go down because it is really difficult in this particular spot to get good video without sun glare. One of the things here, they had composting toilets. They took the old one out. Don't know if it wasn't working. It looks like there's another one built, but it's not open. So right now we have these two porta potties here. They're serviced weekly, so that is awesome. Always clean, always paper in there. A real bonus there. Right down there where you see that dish on the post, that is where the campground host is. And they do stop you and ask you for your paperwork. Right over there is also, I believe, a potable water spigot. And then right there is the outdoor shower. We'll show some close-up photos of that as well. Now, let's go and take a look at the sites. Okay, from the spots over there I showed you earlier, there's a horse trail there, and then the beautiful sunsets, some beautiful sunsets here. This is part of the field area. Right here there aren't spots, but you can see further away there are. And I've actually stayed in this spot over here. You'll see as we kind of walk down here, there's a bigger open space. There are two people sharing this spot right now. But there's lots of spaces up here. This is the section that's a little bit more open, and there is actually a cutover as well. We'll take a look at that, but you can see this space is a little bit private, but a little bit sunny. Sort of no matter how you position things. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. All right, that is the cutover. There's a couple of sites over there, smaller sites, primitive vans, smaller rigs, and that's where the porta potties are, over there. You can see over on this right side, bunch of smaller open spots. Wow, the sunset really is just lighting up the sky tonight. I'm really glad I waited till today to do this walk around with you. You can see lots of open space in here. So If you have solar, this is a perfect spot. I'd love to show you more of what's on the left, but that sun is just still blaring. All right, let's speed this up a bit. Okay, so here on the left-hand side again, lots of great open spots for bigger rigs and solar, you can see over here. And this is technically a one-way, and that other road that's over there is where you come out, where you exit. Now, this long road in front of us, it's, I think, 3.2 miles down to the gate and the main road. And they were actually raking it today, trying to get rid of some of the washboarding. Because I think the last time I came in here, I went 10 miles an hour because it's just crazy. I think it moves stuff around in the RV. You can see more trails here. Crossing over, and it doesn't sound like the cows are out tonight. You can see on the exit road more sites. This is a nice secluded site. And you can see right up on the left there is where the host is. We're going to speed this up. Well, we're coming up on some more sites here. This one doesn't have a picnic table, but I suppose you could squeeze in there. And this is a great small secluded site, a little bit of shade. Now the host does have electricity, so I suppose in a pinch, like if you needed to, you could ask them to borrow that for an emergency. Got a small site in here and here. And again here. I don't know how many sites are actually in this campground, but it seems like even though there are no reservations, not all are available, no availability. The sites aren't always completely full. So you can see down on the right, there's another site there. And we are back to almost where we started. And there's the water spigot. All right, let's talk about a little bit more detail about this campground. So here are some more sites. So we're heading back to our private secluded site. That's the picnic shelter. And this is sort of that private road that forks off from the main exit road. And And there we are, secluded amongst the trees. Home sweet home. And this is the view from over here. Now, if you wanted, you could set up an extra tent or some other type of screened area over here. The resident turtle resides in the bushes there. We'll see him peek out and eat some grass every once in a while. But you can't beat this view. So if you were paying close attention during the video, you saw the sign, and yes, indeed, it is Hickory Hammock.
There you go.
Now, if you watched one of our shorts for this, in the comments, somebody got it right. And they said that we were in our spot. Well, we're not in your spot now.
No.
But maybe we'll fight for that spot next winter. So we're not going to tell you when we're going.
Yes. We'll keep it a secret.
But it was a great spot. And I'm going to tell you up front, it was actually my favorite of all the places I've stayed down in the water management districts in Florida.
It looked like an absolutely beautiful place. I mean, I'm looking forward to us going down there and staying together instead of him just enjoying the whole process. But because it looked like a wonderful place.
So for some of the logistics, it is, again, Hickory Hammock. It's about 20 miles east of Sebring, which sits about 100 miles south of Orlando. So it's right there in the Central Florida Lakes region, near several lakes. So you can enjoy that. It's actually technically in Loretta, Florida is the closest town. The biggest pain of that location is it was 3 miles in, and that road was washboarded, and I can see, that could be an ongoing issue.
Well, and you talked about it being graded. I bet they have to grade that thing a lot.
I don't know. I would think so. They also do controlled burns in there, and one of my stays there, I was limited where I couldn't get the prime site because they weren't letting people camp back there while they were doing the control burn. But some great amenities there. It is very quiet. I did get passable internet, so that worked. But yeah, it's a great spot, and it is if you want peace and quiet, it is the best spot of all those that I stayed this past winter. And again, just a reminder, that water district, it's still max 30 days per calendar year. You can reserve 8 days at a time before you have to leave. And then you can make reservations. It's like 4 to 5 months in advance for that particular one. And you can have an unlimited number of reservations as long as they fit within the other parameters.
So
let us know if you've been there.
Right, absolutely. Tell us, your favorite spot or whatever. And, as always, like, subscribe, and share, and keep on trekking.